Hey guys, welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Jared Bronstein and I'll be your host for this one. Today we'll be answering the question, should you really cover up your webcams? Now before we jump into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel, click that bell, and let me know if you guys cover your webcam. I'll be honest, I don't and probably won't ever. At least that's what I thought until I wrote this video. And now when I go home, I'm definitely going to. I also know tons of people who do. It seems to have been an interesting concern for as many years as I can remember. A lot of us, especially those with laptops, have them built in. They're great for Skype calls, making fun videos, or whatever else you do with your webcam. But what about when you're not using it? When it's supposed to be off? Is it still secretly recording you? Is someone watching without your knowledge? These questions, or concerns, have been answered on various threads on the internet, have been debated over the dinner table, and even answered by the FBI, to which they said you 100% should cover up your webcam. So I guess in short, the answer really is that, technically you should, but it's really up to you. But that wouldn't make this video very fun or informative, so let's look at why people believe you should cover up your webcam when you're not using it. If it isn't obvious enough, personal privacy. As previously mentioned, the FBI recommends it. More specifically, former director of the FBI, James Comey. Aside from Comey, the likes of Mark Zuckerberg and Edward Snowden are also known for covering their webcams. Now I'm sure you're thinking, well, they're notable, high-ranking figures. One owns the biggest social media website out there, and another was a high-ranking government exec. Why would anyone care what I do? I'm not a celebrity or a notable figure. Apparently that doesn't matter either. According to Candid West, who works with Symantec, a popular software company, there are online communities that boast about spying on unsuspecting victims. These hackers, as we'll call them, range from how sick and twisted they really are. Some just watch people while they're on their computers, while others try to extort them or just scare them and see how they react. More specifically, what's called sextortion is when a hacker films someone masturbating in front of their laptop and then threatens the victim to post the video to their Facebook or LinkedIn account unless they're paid a ransom. Other times, hackers may play a haunting sound through your computer speakers and watch you react just for the fun of it. Although the hackers would also most likely have access to your personal information, such as credit cards, home address, and passwords, obviously your name, they also have the ability to watch you even when you're unaware. That's the scary part of all of this. But hackers aren't the only ones doing this. In 2010, a Pennsylvania school was almost criminally charged when it was caught taking photos of students through school-issued laptops. Blake Robbins, a student at Harriton High School, filed a civil suit against the school, and the FBI's investigation revealed the webcam snapped 400 photos of Robbins alone in a 2-week period while he was partially undressed or sleeping. It was then revealed that these webcams took a photo every 15 minutes as part of a software that helps locate lost or stolen laptops. In total, these laptops took 56,000 pictures without the students' consent, according to the Associated Press. BBC covered a story back in 2013 after Cassidy Wolf, who won Miss Teen USA in 2013, fell victim to a hack from someone at her school. The guy apparently tried to extort her and 11 other girls he had taken photos of. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison. But this story led to the BBC covering the thriving black market of compromised webcams. According to their report, access to a woman's webcam was going for $1, whereas for the same amount, you could get access to 100 men's webcams. What's even scarier is that the software to do this is fairly cheap, and it overrides the record light, so victims have no idea their webcam is even on. That seems to be the scariest part of all of this. Most people know when they're being filmed because, for example, with my MacBook, I see a little green light when the webcam is on. At least, I think I do. For all I know, while I was writing the script, I could have been watched by someone across the world and wouldn't know. Definitely makes me think twice about covering my webcam. So to wrap this one up, should you really cover up your webcams? Well, technically, it's entirely up to you. It definitely wouldn't hurt. If anything, it's for added privacy. If you put tape over it, such as black or green tape, that is safe for the screen, that will most certainly do the trick. But this mentality then begs the question, should you do the same for your phone? I have an iPhone with a camera on the front, and I don't know anyone who covers their phone cameras. Of course, you're more likely to do things you wouldn't want to be seen doing on your computer camera than on your phone, but that's besides the point. There's been a constant debate on what's easier to hack, computers or smartphones, with plenty arguing the former is an easier target. They've been around longer, you're more likely to click on a virus on your computer than on your phone, especially considering how most phones have apps to use instead of websites. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. So when all is said and done, as previously mentioned, the choice is ultimately yours. Personally, moving forward, I'm going to start covering my webcam just because I don't need people seeing me while I think I'm alone in my room. Whether I'm sleeping, undressing, playing Xbox, it really doesn't matter. What I do in my own time is for me, not for some creep halfway across the world. I won't be covering my phone because I'm a risk taker, I guess you could say. I also love the front-facing portrait mode and don't want to ruin that. I take 6 selfies, bro. Anyways, guys, as always, I'd love to hear from you. Do you cover your webcams, or are you going to start covering your webcams after watching this video? You gotta let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. I don't know. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, click that bell to be notified of other videos, and share this video with a friend if you enjoyed it. Give it a good old thumbs up too, and before I head out, let's reply to some comments from the video. What if Donald Trump became the Prime Minister of Canada? Delphi Riddle said, I love how the background is a Canadian flag on fire. Well, that's just the great editing power we got here. We got some great editors that also make thumbnails. Obviously, they edit the videos, and they have just as much fun as we do, so I'm glad you enjoyed that. Shout out to all of them. Mike C said he'd be smoking dope. Well, that's a false belief that everyone in Canada gets high, because we definitely all don't. Only some of us. I don't. Too often, at least. It's like a recreational thing, you know? You go out for a couple of drinks, you smoke a joint, it's whatever, but some people smoke every day, some people don't smoke at all. I don't think Trump would smoke, though. I don't think Trudeau smokes. Technically, it wouldn't be illegal. That's actually interesting. Beep said, why is this channel making it political? I thought this was a non-political channel. Truth be told, guys, we kind of just make videos that we think you guys would find fun or entertaining. I really try to keep my personal beliefs in politics out of any video I do involving any sort of country's leader, president, prime minister, whatever you want to call it, king, queen, doesn't really matter to me. I try to make it as non-biased as possible, and I kind of just lay out the facts. I wouldn't really say our channel is political, because we go from, you know, videos about Trump becoming the king of England or prime minister of Canada to what if dinosaurs that went extinct hundreds of millions of years ago came back and lived on Earth today, to even videos like this one. So I wouldn't say our channel is so much political. We kind of just go based off of what you guys may want to see, which is why I always say drop us some comments down below with a video you guys want to see on this channel. I see all your comments. There's one that always says, you know, what if backrooms were real? There's one that always says, you know, what if inanimate objects came to life? Something about Transformers were real. I see your comments, guys, but ultimately it's a group decision and we decide what to talk about on this channel, hoping that you guys are interested, but please do continue dropping us comments down below. Of course, if we get tons of comments about the same topic, we're most likely to choose that one. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I've been your host, Jared Bronstein, and we'll see you guys next time.